I've been watching a lot of The Walking Dead recently, and that got me thinking, what would actually happen if a zombie apocalypse did happen here, and how would I survive? And the answer to that is that I probably wouldn't, and here's why. Firstly, there probably isn't much access to safe drinking water when the whole planet is in a state of crisis. And when I don't get enough water and when I get dehydrated, my lips go really puffy and really sore. So no doubt without any water I would suffer and I would get puffy lips. I look like a pufferfish. It's horrible, I hate it. I need to keep hydrated. Dehydration, very big problem for me. Secondly, I wear glasses and contact lenses, so the fact that I couldn't keep my contact lenses clean or get a fresh supply of contact lenses would be an issue. I've always got my glasses, but if something were to happen to those glasses, if one of the lenses broke, if they got smashed, if I had blood smeared all over them or whatever, I'd be screwed, because I wouldn't be able to see anything. I'd be looking into the distance like... Seb! Is that you? Oh no. No, it's not. Okay. I'd be screwed. By the time it's close enough for me to tell, they've eaten me. They've eaten me, I'm gone. I hate running. Oh, God. Oh, God, I can't run anymore. Okay. I don't last very long. I can't run for very long at all. So that probably wouldn't help if I'm being chased. I'd die straight away because I can't run. Although they say zombies aren't supposed to be too fast, but have you seen World War Z? Those things can move. Because I live in the UK, we have very limited access to guns. So if something should happen, it would be very unlikely that I'd be able to get my hands on a gun. My only weapons would be a kitchen knife or a screwdriver. Granted, I could probably sharpen the end of that screwdriver so it will be strong enough to penetrate something's skull, but then I'd have to get pretty close to be able to stab it. And then, I mean, if it comes on top of me as well, I'm not very strong, so I would die straight. I wouldn't be able to fend it off. I would die. I'd get squished and then I'd get eaten. That would be me gone. Also, actually saying that, if I did have access to a gun or a crossbow or something, I wouldn't know how to fire it. I don't know how to reload a gun. I don't know how to point and shoot. I'm sure there's some technique to it, but my aim is probably not very good due to the fact that I've never actually had the opportunity to try and shoot something. I don't know how it works. Which leads me on to catching food. It's probably gonna have to come down to hunting something. Hunting some food, hunting some animals. There's no way I'd be able to get close enough to stab it with my pointy screwdriver before it hears me, or it would be too fast and then I couldn't run after it because I can't run either. I'd go hungry, I would starve. I wonder what would happen first. Would I get eaten or would I starve first? Because I wouldn't be able to catch myself any food. I'd have to eat cornflakes or something. And even if I did catch any food, I wouldn't be able to cook it or prepare it because outside of work, I have very little skill. Ow. This always looks so much easier in film. It's not working. How am I going to heat my beans? Oh, I just want some food. I mean, I can write a check, but that's not going to help me in a zombie apocalypse, is it? Some people have jobs where they know how to start a fire, they know how to gut a fish, how to skin an animal, how to cook it. I don't know any of those things. I have next to no skills. I wouldn't be able to build a shelter either. I don't know carpentry. So I wouldn't be able to eat anything even if I did catch it. Also, when I get hungry, I get hangry or just really grumpy when I'm hungry. I wouldn't want to talk to anyone. I wouldn't cooperate. I'd just sit there and mope. Anyone I was with would not want to spend any time with me if I was hungry. Actually, saying that, would they probably kill me first? So there's several different ways that this could go down at this stage. I could either be eaten by a zombie, I could die of starvation. The people I was with might want to kill me first due to the fact that I have no skills, I get grumpy when I'm hungry, and I can't run. So, you know, kill me first and let them feed and then you can make a break for it. Another thing, I went for a 10-mile hike yesterday in the woods, and something I realised is that I don't have appropriate footwear for long distance walking. I turned up with my Vans, which granted are quite old, so I didn't worry about them being muddy or anything, but they have holes in them, and they're also made of like a canvas material, so they're not waterproof at all. The leader took one look at me and said, "Have you got any hiking boots?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "You can forget it then." And I was like, "Oh, but we've come all this way. I want to go on a hike." So eventually they let us come along, and for the most part I managed okay. I, for quite a while, danced around the puddles and didn't fall in them. I didn't fall over at all. Actually, no, that's a lie. I slowly sat down once, but I don't think anyone saw, so that doesn't count as far as I'm aware. But by the end of it, my shoes were absolutely sodden. I had really wet feet, I had mud all over them, and if anything were to fall on them, it would break my toe straight away because there is no support, and I very easily could have twisted my ankle. I do not have any appropriate shoes for walking or for surviving a zombie apocalypse. Can't wear those. They're no good. Oh, no. Oh, my beautiful trainers. I can't wear them. They won't survive the rain. Oh, no grip. It would be me in my little Vans, which I'm contemplating throwing in the bin. My Converse, some boots with little heels on. I don't think heels are really what you want, unless they're like stilettos and you can stab something in the eye with them maybe, but I'd have to steal some shoes. I don't know if I could steal, I feel like I'm too good. You never know until you're in the situation, do you? And then something else that happens in The Walking Dead quite a lot is that they meet other people who they shouldn't necessarily trust. And that would probably be a big problem for me because I'm quite a trusting and naive person. I think that people are innocent until proven guilty. So if someone has an ulterior motive and wants to try and steal my guns or steal my cornflakes, then I'd probably let them and then not realise until it's too late, and then I'd be left with no cornflakes and have to survive on baked beans alone. So based on that, if anyone has any survival plans for me, please do let me know. Post a comment below because I can't see a way out of this. So let's just hope that a zombie apocalypse doesn't happen because we all know that I'd be one of the first to go. Thank you for watching. I hope it mildly entertained you. It's sad though because it is all true. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe as well. I put new videos up every Wednesday. Until then, see ya. Do you think anyone will be able to tell I'm filming this in my pyjamas?